Hello and welcome back. More ETS and my microphone. No, the desktop audio is off. What the hell? I should fix that when it loads in. Good morning from me. How you all doing? Hope you're all well. Say all is probably all people watching at the moment. I don't know. Right then. Where will be anyway? Oh boy. I think we did garages 4555. We just bought a garage. Got 134,000 in the bank, and the upgrade cost 88. So let's do that now. We've spent the money. So everything we earn now is going to be to fill that up with trucks. Hey Jonathan, how you doing? So we're going to need 5 trucks at approximately 100,000 each. So we need get that filled up. Right then, so we need some jobs then, don't we? Actually, let's go for a little drive, see where we are, see if there's anything we can pick up from where we are rather than just jumping in. Oh, sitting on something. Ow. My butt. Where the hell are we? We're at a gap somewhere. Oh, not again. Oh my god, my sim dashboard is yet again screwed up. God. Just check my sim dashboard is on. Oh, it says it is. It says my devices are attached. Thought I fixed this yesterday. Clearly not. Let's reload sim dashboard just to be on the safe side. It says it's on. Game. Euro Truck Simulator 2, American Truck Simulator. But none of my dials are working at all. Oh no, that's because it's on American Truck Sim. Haha. Hold on. Do a manual change, things it doesn't want to change today. Should have changed automatically, but for some reason didn't pick it up. Right then, fixed. YouTube's been doing all sorts of weird stuff, so I do apologise for any misinformation. Don't go by YouTube, and if you're not sure, always hit me up in Discord. If I reply, you know I'm around. I don't know. I think there's some parts of YouTube. I tried accessing some of my videos today. It wouldn't load in my videos. I was like, oh my god. And then obviously you close the window down, reopen it, and it loads in perfectly fine, so go figure. Mind you, it could be something that I'm missing on the old YouTube settings. I gotta admit, I'm not any type of YouTube pro. I don't know the ins and outs of the system. I just do videos. I just play my game. Right, what have they got by here? Anything worth doing? Oh, cool. You know, a trek into Poland. I'm thinking let's take the highest one. I've got plenty of time this morning, so. Hello, Tamo. How you doing? Right, let's pick up the goods first. Might be easier to go the other way. So what are we all up to today? Anything good? Anything interesting? Having a lazy day? That's a good view. I like that. Can't see anything.
Turn left.
Ready to turn right.
Turn right.
Oh, copper pulled in behind me and gave me a ticket straight away. Yes, I speed a lot. He's still behind me.
Ready to turn right.
I need fuel. Holy crap, I just see my fuel gauge. Oh shit.
Turn right.
Anybody seen a petrol station nearby? Ah, the garage I was at would have done fuel. Oh my god. How much fuel have we got? Next to nothing. 79 litres. Oh shit. Right. Looks like down the road and off. Oh, it's gonna be touch and go, that one.
Then turn left.
Is he not wanting to make one for you, or is he just, you know, saying he's making excuses? We need to change lanes. I'm in completely the wrong lane. No. That's good. Well, welcome to ETS crashing. Pain in the butt. What a great start. Worked fine yesterday. Let's get it reloaded, shall we? Thinking about it. Yeah, I'm sure he will. Right, see how long this takes. I don't know why that crashed out. First crash doing the updates for the mods that I use, but so it worked fine the other day, and I haven't added any new mods, so I'm just thinking it could be just a thing. Question is, how far back is it going to put me? If it puts me right back to that garage, then I'll just go into the garage and fuel. Put me. Where's it put me? Yeah, there's a garage right next door. Right, I'm going to travel over there and get fuel from there, then I don't have to worry. Well, that's a bit of a lifesaver, isn't it?
Turn left. Finding new. Get ready to turn left. Rerouting.
Oh, there is no garage here because I didn't
When
buy this
possible,
garage yet.
make
Shit.
a U-turn.
Oh man, I forgot about that. You've got to buy the garage before it'll give you fuel. I forgot I haven't bought this one. I haven't got money to buy it either. Why didn't I think of that? I still haven't woken up, that's what it is. I haven't got 159. And right, now we're gonna have to make that fuel stop.
Go straight on.
Let me know if the engine sound is too loud. I've got a feeling it might be.
Get ready to turn right. Turn right.
Don't know if you can hear the sat nav or my voice properly.
Get ready to turn right. Turn right.
Right then, so gotta get fuel. We got 74 litres.
Keep
Red
left,
lights. I'm not gonna
Then turn left.
race up to the lights.
Turn left.
It's a great start to a job, and I'd take a job with no fuel. What was the thought process
Go
behind that
straight
one?
on.
68 litres. Cruise control on. Starting to rain. Lovely. Anything else go wrong?
At the roundabout, take the second exit. Exit now.
I want to go right by here.
At the roundabout, take the second exit.
What are you waiting for? Christmas? Come on. Running out of fuel. stop. Down to 61 litres, we should be fine. Unless we're going to hit every traffic light in the world. Oh my god. Didn't want to stop, did it? If it was loading screens like a loading screen for the game or something like that, then yes, because what will happen, the PC's being taxed so hard loading the game that sometimes it'll interrupt the mic. Nothing I can do about that, unfortunately. But if it's doing it whilst it's just the game playing, then that's a game sound and mic balance issue. And good morning.
Go straight on.
Blocked by my mirror, I couldn't see the garage. There is one, it's right at the end.
Turn left.
No. Fill. 700 litres, 927 kilometres. Probably should be okay.
Get ready to turn right. Turn right. Go straight on.
Right, now we can crack on with the job. So we'll change the screen mode once it gets light again. I was thinking about sleeping back there, but a 14-hour trek. I think we'll drive through the night on this one.
Go straight on. Go straight on. Keep right. At the roundabout, take the first exit. Exit now.
foot
straight
down now. See if we can get these 14 hours down as quickly as we can. And how are you, Sammy? What are you up to today?
Keep left.
Uh-oh. Diversion already? Seriously? Well, technically I could go around. I mean, I haven't blocked off both sides.
Keep right.
Oh, you still haven't had that conversation then. That should be fun.
Keep left.
Oh, I'm sure you'll know when he arrives. Probably the first one he wants to talk to. Right, car coming up from behind, we'll let him go round. Road's turning. Actually, it's quite fast through there. Right. What am I supposed to be doing that to me, sir? Come on, daytime. It's 23:18 in game, so yeah, we've got to wait for a couple of hours. Unless we find I might find a rest stop on the way. We've already nearly done an hour off the time already. Well, you know, if he said that to you, then he asked for it. He clearly wasn't thinking.
Go straight on.
Go straight on. What do we got? Nobody coming? Can we go around? Or is he going to speed up? Oh god, feel the power. What am I doing later today? Probably going to be playing iRacing later today. I need to get back into iRacing, get a couple of races done, get my safety rating up. I want to get it up to 4 if I can. I'm about 3.5 I think at the moment, so we're not a million miles off.
At the roundabout, take the second exit.
As far as I understand, as long as I'm at 4 or above, then ranking up to C-Class. And I may have a look at purchasing a car or two so I can try and do some other races. Tempted by the Skip Barber races. Somewhere where I don't have to buy cars and tracks would be nice. Keep the cost down for now, because I don't know whether I'll carry on after 3 months.
And then turn left. Turn left.
Oh, explain. I was just trying to read up, well, not read, watch videos on the GPS system. I kind of knew some of it because I figured out the autopilot side of it, and but really it was just about learning GPS navigation, which, to be honest, is all very much a hazy mess right now. But I'll get there. So if I can do like a GPS navigation,
Get ready to turn left.
From one airport to another and learn how to do flight plans and program the GPS, that'll be nice.
Turn left.
From my understanding, even if you put birds and deers in, you don't get to see much unless you actually have a bird strike. And even then, it would just be the plane, you know, engine dying and blah blah blah, or...
Go straight on.
I did look into it, but everybody was saying they didn't really see anything even when they went to the spots where they're supposed to be. Right, sleep coming up. It's midnight. Make it 8. I will go through the night on this one. Get back up to 90. What's the volume of the truck like compared to the sat-nav voice and my voice? Is it too loud?
Go straight on.
Right, as long as you can hear everything, that's the main thing. I have a tendency to talk quiet every so often, and I've got to remember. Speak up, be clear. Supposed to be doing 70, but I'm doing 90. Again, speeding. But if we carry on like this, we'll make some good time. Down to just, well, coming to 12 hours remaining
Go
now.
straight on.
Straight sections of road would be awesome for a car. It's always the same, you get these interesting little areas, but it's always night time when you get to them, so you can't see anything. So frustrating. contemplating ordering a new steering wheel as well, because I've managed to dig my nail into the fake leather look of this wheel, and it's kind of broken the surface. Oops. Looks quite tatty now. That was done quite well. I don't know whether to get another leather one or go for a suede steering wheel though. I know that suede will probably wear quicker, but they are a lot more comfortable. Maybe I'll go. I mean, this one's still got life in it, so I can always swap back to this. I might just go for a suede one. There's very little traffic around, so we'll do an overtake or two. Motoring.
At the roundabout, take this
Roundabout? Holy crap. That's a little bit fast.
Exit now. At the roundabout, take the first exit.
Yeah, I need to slow down for roundabouts. But then I was told that in my driving test. You need to slow down for roundabouts. Really? Nah, straight through. Next one, roundabout, turning left.
At the roundabout, take the third exit. Exit now.
We're under 10 hours now, and it's 2:24 a.m. So give it another 2 hours and start getting light, and when it gets light we'll change the camera view. I was thinking about overtaking him and then I saw another car coming, something. Track. It's so good for overtaking. I don't have to worry about overtaking on this thing at all.
Go straight on.
That's why I like driving the Scania so much. Just you can just put your foot down, you know it's going to move. Whereas most other trucks, you put your foot down, it just feels lackluster. But if we can get another, what the aim now would be get another garage full. So that'll be 5 trucks, 5 drivers. Once we've done that, then maybe we'll look at trailers or getting a different truck so we can jump between trucks.
Straight on. At the roundabout, take the first exit. Exit now.
Why are you saying bot? Hey Jonathan, welcome back.
Go straight on.
Mr. Martin. Scania versus Aston Martin, you never know.
Keep left.
Well, we're not going to see that when he turned off. He chickened out.
Left.
Hold on. Gameplay. If that works. Navigation is doing my head in. Okay, it's just because. There we are. North locked. Just want to make sure it was always north. We don't need that on at the same time.
On.
So, in theory, yeah, I can see the sun starting to appear over the left-hand side now, so it'll get a little bit lighter shortly and then we can change modes. I may look at just doing console command and changing to daylight. It's frustrating.
Keep right. straight on.
Down to 7 hours now. Yes, speeding offence, whatever. Your fuel still going?
Get ready to turn left.
Maybe in the middle of nowhere.
Turn left.
Thinking, like, oh, don't you slam on your brakes. Jesus Christ. That was a brake check. Done it again. Why is he taking so long? I swear the AI sometimes blooming dangerous.
Go straight on.
It's like 5 AM. Usually in game around 4 AM it starts to lighten up. Guess we're gonna have to wait till 6. Change the camera and see how it looks. See if it looks too dark. Wouldn't do. He's got some big tires. That's some big tires. Yeah, it's not too bad. maps then. Can't see anything around this guy at all. So it looks like it's just the one truck.
Go straight on. Keep left.
The summit room turned off. I was kind of hoping he would.
Keep left.
I'm free! On down to 5 hours 16 now, 422 litres, 185 miles to go, so yeah, we should be okay. Should be fine. Just gotta remember when we get there, refill. Quick, we'll go around. Turn. Give any sense of warning with there. That's crazy.
Go straight on.
Oh, that was close. bullshit. I did have a mod that let me zoom camera, but it's not working now, which is really annoying because it was working quite well. Yeah, we had a bit of fun outside. It's nice to swap views now and again. Keep things a little different for you. I like to see outside views. Lets you see a little bit more what's going on around you. He's turning. Gone again. There must be. I wonder if it's on the screen. Look. I'm wondering if there's a truck mod that might be causing it. So it's doing a random crash. We'll get it loaded again. It won't take long. We'll check the mods now before we get crack on properly. It's very weird. Mod manager. Have a quick look. I want to add that in because that's a new one I downloaded. Having a quick. That was the camera mod I was using. Put that back in for now, see if that works. Excuse me. Still work. It's been Can't see an issue. Continue. Oh, it's loading. Tell you what, have a coffee time while it's loading. I'll be back now. Biscuits? Like what biscuits? We don't have, well, we do have biscuits. We got some rich tea finger biscuits, but that's about it. I don't have any other biscuits otherwise. Right, see if this loads back in, shall we? Honk, honk. That sounds really good, that train. Holy crap. I don't know where it's put me. Well, that's weird. Okay, we're not too far back. The only thing I could think it could be is the traffic density mod can cause crashes now and again. There's a cop car behind me in there. Yep. Sit there and bug me and that's like slow right down. Shit. And he's still behind me. As he then overtakes me. I'm surprised there's a number of people who pop in, but the number of people who talk is always very limited. Nothing really. Right, let's catch up with these guys in front. So we've got 3 hours 18 minutes left on this job. 18 hours to complete the job in. We've got plenty of time in that respect. Fuel-wise, 369 litres. So we should be there about 11, 12 o'clock midday. Well, you know, rich tea biscuits are handed out to anybody who wants them. And, you know, they gotta come and get them. It's done it again. I think it's a truck. Oh, God. Need to fathom out what's causing this crashing. There's a mod that's causing a random crash. Right then. Damn it. I'm so peeved with that. Right. So, I'm having a feeling we need to take off. Right, first things, if I've got an AI mod on there for traffic density, I'll take it off. Because I've got a feeling if it's anything, it's probably that and how it's spawning. Because it's too random to be anything else. So, let's have a look at it again, shall we? So it's going to be mod manager. Yeah, real traffic density ratio. Right, let's take that off. Confirm the change. Continue the game. And we'll see whether it crashes now with that on or off. Because I've got a lot of traffic mods on. It may stop 1 or 2 mods from working in terms of traffic mods, but because for me it's I want it to feel more like a busy environment around me in terms of traffic. But it could be that that's causing the crash. We'll try it now, see what it's like, and see if it crashes with that turned off. If it does, then it may be another mod causing it, which makes it even more awkward because I have no idea where to look next. It's still loading. It's taking its time. Right, and let's try again, shall we? If it behaves. Ow. Headbutting the camera after reposition the camera, and it's right back at the same point. Straight away you can see the roads are much quieter to start with. Right, got to travel down here for a bit and we'll see whether it crashes again. was 30 to get there. Using traffic mods than just using the hack in the console, because if you use the hack in the console it spawns everything like double or triple, so that means rather than just having one police car every say 15 minutes you'll have like 5 police cars, which is silly. Well, so far so good, but I can't remember how far we got last time. I think it may have been down here. Got a bit further.
Go straight on.
Oh, we got to turn up ahead, so we'll change lane.
Keep right, then turn right. Turn right.
Brakes! That was close. Let's see how close. Oh, not too bad. We've got a bit of room in between. Welcome back. Money's only crept up to 80,000 while we've been driving, so that's a shame. Would be nice if we went up higher. Where did you go, Sammy? Get some biscuits? Pardon me. Oh, I got hiccups again. Jesus. Why do I get hiccups after drinking coffee or lemonade? Because you dunked for too long, that's the problem. You got to remember, it's got to be a quick dunk or nothing, you know. You need to practice your dunking technique to make sure it doesn't fall in the tee. Strength test. Give it a little twist to see if it breaks straight away easy. Hey Stefan, how you doing? Well, see, there's another one who's not practiced his dunking technique. Always good to grab the corners. Well, it depends on the biscuit. May not be any corners, but Grab the edges of the biscuit, give it a little twist, see if it snaps. Number one. If it snaps easy, then you know it's no good for dunking.
Go straight on.
Yeah, strength test. Only a little bit. It's like a little twist. And if it passes that, then you know you can dunk the whole biscuit. If it doesn't, it'll snap, and you'll probably have one small bit, one big bit, and then you can eat the small bit and dunk the big bit. there's an art to it. The do's and don'ts of dunking your biscuit.
Go straight on.
It's like you could do a video on how do you eat your Jaffa cake.
Go straight on.
Do you nibble the chocolate off? Do you take all the edge off around the outside first? Do you leave just the orange bit in just the middle? Or do you eat it all in one? Well, there's many different ways, and we've just proven. Yeah, well, I buy the rich tea finger biscuits, which I must admit, they're usually a bit... They're usually a bit more flimsy. And I swear the people who stack the shelves with these biscuits just chuck them on the shelf, because usually you open a packet and half the packet's all broken up anyway. But I only buy them because my son prefers the finger biscuits. I don't know why, because I prefer the proper rich tea round biscuit. And that's another story all in itself. Oh, he's the man who goes for everything. The whole Jaffa. Nothing but the Jaffa. I would say I'm a bit of a nibbler. I don't know, I used to check. I haven't had a Jaffa cake in ages, but I always remembered just nibbling the edges off first and leaving then the yellow part with a bit of the chocolate on, and then you'd eat the biscuit, or the cake part, sorry, underneath, and then that would leave the chocolate on the orange. Lime Jaffa cakes. Ugh. No. Not a Jaffa cake. But ain't the original orange Jaffa cake, I don't want to know. Who would think, you know, I can understand marketing, oh, let's do a line one for Halloween, but come on. I don't know, is that, I never knew that Jaffa cake did different flavours. I never, to be honest, I've never looked. You know, to me, Jaffa cake has always been orange. See how you're teaching me something now, because I've never knew. I'll have to go see. Raspberry one might work. I can understand now when my wheelies slow down because I'm speeding so much. It's ridiculous. All about the money. Oh my god! You know what?
Go straight on.
This is what I found really funny, and I'm gonna have to change what I buy when I go shopping. But I used to buy, well, I still buy what they call a pink lady apple, right? And you get 6 apples for, I don't know, I think it was about £2.50. And the other day, they've redone it. They still give you the same wrapping, so you still give you the same bag, the same holder for 6 apples, but they now give you 5 apples for the same money. And I'm like, really? And It's like
Keep left,
so to save money
then turn left.
and make a better profit, they're giving you one less apple.
Turn left.
Strawberry Jaffa cakes.
Get ready
They
to
do
turn
lemon
right.
and lime with strawberry and black currant. Ooh. Oh, that's crazy. I couldn't believe that they... And yet you can buy 4 apples. So basically, for an extra 50p, you're getting 1 apple now. Which is like, I can't believe that. Hey, got another garage.
Get ready to turn right.
It's like, you know, chocolate companies, they'll just shrink the size of the chocolate bar down, knock a couple of grams off here and there, but charge you the same price. You know, I mean, if you don't pay attention to the weights of anything that you buy, you won't know. Because it looks, to look at, it'll look very close. You know, they'll thin it out a little bit just to make it look the same size, you know?
Turn right.
Cool, look at the military stuff in this place. Holy crap.
You have
Looks
arrived
really
at your
cool.
destination. Your route guidance is now finished.
Haha, like that. Right, let's change the views a second. It looks like we might take some military cargo from here, because that's kind of cool looking. I've gone in way too deep. Oof. It's close at the back. I don't think I can get it any closer. Ooh, that was really close. $50p a box for the other flavors. Well, maybe they just want you to try the other flavors. Let's see what we've got at the other place. Oh, look. Really all ranked up. Get that one done, and then we can concentrate on the fuel. Nice. Nice. Liking this. Take that down into Hungary, which is on a 12-hour drive, 11 hours. 47 tons for that. At the same place. 22 to 28. Hour 13. The same destination. 9 then. Do that one. Let's see how this thing holds up, shall we? see if I've got that lined up. Oh, not bad, we did. Every so often I'll do a reverse on the external. It's just nice to mix the camera views up. Try to make it a little bit more interesting to watch. Right, which way are we going? Right. Could always just do that. That would be easy, wouldn't it?
Turn right. Get ready to turn right. Turn right.
I kind of like that mod though. Do have to take it kind of wide for that thing on the back. Holy crap. Yeah, the trailer is slightly wider, just a little bit. It really does fill one lane
Go straight on.
quite well. And the police are out in force already.
Go straight on.
Ooh, Jesus, brake don't want to work. Right, let's try and get going, shall we? Right, gets us away from that little barrier. Don't have to worry about the right hand side so much now. Speed spotter? What's it supposed to do? I'm terrible with going too fast. Which is why I do use the truck limiter, but unfortunately most speed limits are lower than the truck limiter.
Go straight on.
Gotta watch it through there. That's a bit tight. Not like I haven't got plenty of warning. I've got a warning there that tells me. I've got a warning here that tells me. I could use the sat nav to warn me that I'm going too fast, but that'd be annoying because it'd be telling me every few seconds I'm going too fast. So fuel, yeah, we're going to need fuel. Spot speed. Oh, so it's like a snooper type thing. I've got to admit though, the fines are pretty low. Doesn't really detract from the game too much, even if you do get like multiple fines. Oh, you're gonna be a slow one, aren't you? Jesus Christ. Yeah, that's not stopping. I forgot about the weight of this thing. It's like 47 tons. Yeah, she don't stop that quick these days. Sorry. I think you got a bit of a dent in your car now. I have to barge my way with it. No one's letting me out. Come on, Mr. Audi man, back off. I got a tank. Oh man, if this game had points, it's lucky I don't drive like this in real life. Or some might argue that I do, but let's face it, I don't get speeding tickets, you know, I don't have loads of accidents, so well, I'm a bit safer in real life than I am in this thing. And part of it is because, yeah, we all know it's a game at the end of the day. You're not going to drive it like you would in the real world. Right, back on the road, 11 hours 20 minutes for ETA, 23 hours to do the total job. Currently 11:04 AM in the game. 688 litres on board, 709 kilometres. We should be fine for fuel. Well, that's going to be tight. Hopefully he's backing off.
Get ready to turn right. Turn right.
Got done for speeding in the truck. I don't know, that's terrible. Supposed to be a professional driver now, come on. Yeah, especially when he pulls up and says, I had a hard time catching up with you. Alright. I think it's only once I've ever had a speeding ticket, and that was years and years and years and years and years ago. I've just been lucky since. And everywhere's changing with speed limits these days as well. It's like a 20 mile/hour limit's coming up everywhere. It's like, Jesus. Might as well get out and walk. It's another loan installment. See, that thing would have saved me there. I just saw that camera at the last moment. I was too busy looking at chat. Oops. Well, you know, you can understand why they're doing it. I mean, let's put it this way, I'd rather have a 20-mile-an-hour limit, though, than speed bumps put everywhere. Ruin the suspension of your car or your tyres, you know. I use the Almar man shifter for the truck on top of a SHHH pattern shifter. Does the job. I mean, you know, if anybody really into their American Truckers or ETS2 game and they've got a wheel set up and they haven't bought or are thinking of buying a truck shifter, I'd recommend the Almar shifter. It's really nice. You know, there's others out there that are 3D printed and what have you, but this thing, it looks the part, feels the part. I've had an issue with mine, sent it back, repaired free of charge, sent back to me, no problem. I know others who have had small problems, but I think it's just simple soldering issues. The guy is friendly enough, but 150 quid I think it was, maybe slightly cheaper now, but it's a good shifter, I like it. Got the extra button on the top as well, which I like because I assigned that to my parking brake. And I believe they've produced a truck parking brake now where you can, you know, flip it down, flip it up, and what have you. But to be honest, I've got so many USB inputs that the game doesn't really support me plugging anything else in. And the guy's from Poland, but if you go on eBay, do a search for SKRS man shifter. You should see in the images they'll have his logo Almar. I don't think he advertises as Almar though. He's not called Almar in eBay, but it's either there or Facebook. You'd have to find him on Facebook. Yeah, he comes in from Poland. I don't think there's anybody in the UK or anything doing it. Unless it's 3D printed, and I don't like the 3D printed stuff, to be honest. Saying this, you know, this wheel here, the box behind you is 3D printed, but the front panel is carbon fibre, so you don't get to see the 3D printed parts so much. Oh, they're nice shifters. I mean, I have done a video ages ago showing the shifter, so you can always have a look at that. You know, it literally is a shifter straight out of one of the trucks, just modified to work with the game. Or work with APC.
Go straight on.
But if you can find someone selling them really cheap, I mean, I bought mine ages ago, there wasn't anybody else doing them at the time.
Get ready to turn left. Turn left.
That won't stop. I'm stamping on the brake and it just wouldn't stop. Didn't get a fine, so I'll sit here and wait. Yeah, that's the difference though. The 3D printed ones, that you know, they are literally that 3D printed. They're functional. They'll do the job. And it depends what you want. If you're happy using a 3D printed product, that's fine. But having, you know, a proper shifter with everything done properly, it feels so much nicer in your hand. You know, if you find a picture of the Alma one and compare that to a 3D printed one, you know, it's a night and day difference. You know, something like this where it's a 3D printed box which I don't have my hands touching, I don't mind so much. But if it's something that I'm going to be, like, I used to, my sequential, sorry, not my sequential, my SHH shifter is a 3D printed shifter. Now, when they supply you the shifter, they supply you a 3D printed gear knob. And I gotta admit, the 3D printed gear knob felt absolutely terrible, which is why I went out and purchased an aluminium gear knob which threads on, and when I drive with just the shifter, I'll put that on, and that's so much nicer to use than a 3D printed one. 3D printed one is rough, you know, it's not very smooth, it feels like it doesn't have any weight to it. That feels really nice. So again, I wasn't too bothered because I knew I could replace the shifter parts that, you know, I'm interacting with. And the base unit, you know, it's 3D printed, but I'm not touching it, so it's not a problem.
Go straight on.
For me, if I'm going to be interacting with it, I want it to feel nice, solid, a weighty item of some quality, you know. Even if it costs me next to nothing. I mean, that shifter cost me like £7. That shifter knob, that's nothing. It's still better than having a 3D printed one, which would have cost somebody, what, 50p to make or something, you know? That's what I use. When I do my iRacing, I take the truck shifter off when I put that on, and I use that for my iRacing as my gear knob.
Go straight on.
Good look at the weather sometimes. They do a good job of the weather on this. The only thing is, I think I took the thunder and lightning effect. I had a thunder and lightning weather enhancement. I think I took it off because it doesn't sound as good as what it used to. It's a long ass trailer. Just a little bit. Might not be the best road for this one, but we've got to follow the sat nav. Inside, I don't know, shall we? Quite like the look of the outside at the moment. There's not much traffic on the other side of the road, so it makes it easier. And that part's over and done with. Still got 6 hours 28 to go. And it looks like it's going to be twisty on the other side as well. It's not over and done with yet. Ah, I'm out of coffee already. No. I want more coffee. Right, gotta take this one easy. Watch the rear end as well. That's gonna cut in. We're off again. Can't quite see it all. I see it's building up there on the side. It's really nice. catch back up again. There's a 90 limit down here. Holy crap. You don't even get that in some of the motorways around here. Net down here, well, shouldn't be 90 down here, not with these corners anyway. And now it changes to an 80. Oh, a bit late. Get ready. Oh, don't slow down that quick. I can't stop that quick. Jeez. The maps they do are really nice, and they're going back and fixing, well, not fixing the old ones, but enhancing the older areas. You know, it's got to hand it to them in that respect, that they do, you know, keep the quality of the game good throughout. There's obviously some areas that are much nicer than others, but you know, you're gonna get that anyway.
Turn right.
Well, that cut across the pavement, but we didn't hit anything, so that's good. Looks like it could be a fun out outside. Where are we on the map? Wherever that says. I have no idea. Have a look. Quick look at the map. We are currently... Yeah. Whatever that is, Bankska. On our way down to Budapest, basically. Change view so I can see the edge of the truck. That's going downhill. Now we're all out of line. Survived. I do like coming into the cities. Some of the city areas are so nice to look at. the city and back into the hills again by the looks of it. Let's go back inside.
Keep right. Exit left.
That didn't go in gear, did it? Again, 80 limit round here. It's crazy the limits they got going on.
Get ready to turn right. Turn right.
Where's this thing got me going? Why do I get the feeling we're going to be going up a steep hill? It's got to. Nothing too bad at the moment. That was good. I was getting worried then. That this looks like it's gonna go up a hill. Hey Equalizer, how you doing? Starting to get late in game. We're 3 hours remaining, 19, so coming up to 11 minutes past 7 in the game. Contemplate having a sleeping game shortly, maybe. 3, 8. Might get away with it. Take up loads of the road. Wife wasn't hanging. Oh yeah. She making plans for you already. Gotta do this, gotta do that. Lunchtime soon. I suppose that's one bit of joy of being single. excellent partner. If I get myself a partner, I'll have to find somebody who's happy for me to have a rig in the living room. Oh, there'll be fights. There would be. Careful now, she might be watching. Spying on you.
Get ready to turn right. Turn right.
We just hit the walls. Stupid. I wasn't paying attention to the rear end. That'll teach me. We get any damage there? Hopefully we got away with it. Ah, we got away with it. Yes! Trailer took 1% damage, but, you know, trailer's not mine, so it doesn't cost me anything. But the cargo, I gotta look after. That's a stop sign. Shit. Straight through. So I didn't see that to the last moment, and I was like, my brakes aren't going to work that quick. I was wondering why we were stopped there. I just too busy looking at the truck and not the stop sign. It's getting a bit dark now. We'll go to
straight on.
That screen for now, so we see a bit more. What's the time? Oh, I don't see anything right now.
Never mind. I'll find a new route.
This
Keep
might be a
right,
bad idea.
and then turn right.
Hoping it's got a
Recomputing.
big parking lot. It's not that big. Shit. I might have made a big mistake. Getting out of here might be a really big problem. easy way of doing it anyway. Yeah, I was going to go into the bay, but I wasn't going to go into the bay with the trailer on. Because that just makes it even harder to get out afterwards. It's easier to drive in, park your trailer somewhere easy. All I need to do now is reverse back, pick up the trailer, and I'll be fine. Yeah, lucky enough they haven't simulated that in the game. Getting out onto the main road might be an issue. Nope. I don't know why I do this from external view, because I can never do this external view. Gotta be so lined up properly. I'm way off the mark.
Turn left.
Turns out it's not too bad getting out onto the main road.
Keep left, and then turn left. Turn left.
Whew! Okay, so it's 5:35 morning, 2 hours 14 remaining, 5 hours to do the job.
Go straight on.
Yeah, your race has been okay. It's just I'm limited, because I'm so limited with the choice of cars. You know, stuck with the MX-5. You know, the MX-5 is a nice little car to drive, don't get me wrong, but that's what I find the problem with iRacing. You're limited to what they give you on the basic accounts. So, I don't know, I've been thinking of maybe buying a Skip Barber and trying to do those races. I could go off and do some of the oval stuff, but I'm not too keen on the oval stuff, to be honest. There is a bit of rally cross or rally type.
Go straight on.
But I do find the handling weird. I have, you know, tried it out. I'm in the wrong gear. I just don't want to be spending huge amounts on it, because I just don't know if I'm going to go past the 3 months that I've purchased, you know. You're talking 10 quid per car, 14 quid per track. It's like, really? And I know they give you discounts the more you buy, but it's like, yeah, I just don't like the business model. But it is what it is. Yeah, exactly. That's, you know, if you want to get into a certain series, and I know that if you buy 3 you get 10% off, if you buy 6 you get 20% off, if you buy a certain percentage of the content they give you 30% off or something, I don't know. It adds up, you know, and let's say £10 per item, and you know, there's a good number of items to purchase, and I know you can be selective, but no, exactly, which is what I was checking out, you know. So if I buy a Skip Barber, it's like $11.95, and if I buy a track, you're looking at $14, and the majority were all that. It's not as if you buy one particular car and it's there for $5 because it's been there for, I don't know, the last 5 years, and a brand new car is $11. It's like every car you look at is $11. Every track you look at is $14. And there doesn't seem to be any way to save money on what you're buying unless you've bought X amount of content from them to begin with. So there's no coupons, there's no deal days that I've seen. You know, I may be wrong because I'm new to the shopping side of it, but it's they make their money, I tell you, because there's a lot of people. When you look at the servers and how many people are playing on a given day, plenty of people, and there's even people there who may have more than one account. I admit, you know, the servers are active, there's people there, the races are good for the most part. I mean, you know, you hear people moaning about things like the MX-5 races because of the rookie classes and D classes and how the races are bad. I must admit, most of the races I've had, they've been pretty clean, not too many accidents. You know, and accidents happen, but if you're going to go barreling into first corner every time and try and make up a place rather than sitting back and allowing the first couple of corners to pass, then of course you're going to have an accident. Which is why when I start a race, I normally don't qualify, start at the back, and I just let them hit the first few corners. And you can guarantee there'll be 2 or 3 people off. I don't have 2 accounts for iRacing. I barely have one. I did one account for 12 months. That ended and I left it. And then I did the same account then. They sent me a 3-month offer for $5. So I thought, well, for $5 you can't complain. So I've taken it for 3 months now. We'll see how we get on. I'll see whether there'll be another deal after that. You know, I'm not going to be paying full price. I don't play it enough to warrant it. If I get into it though, then I'll look at doing a 12 or 24, but I just wish the base content was a little bit more added out to stuff that's more relevant. But at the end of the day, they're there to make a profit and they're a company, you know. They're not there to make it cheap and cheerful for you. Minutes away from this military cargo. 392 litres on board, 44 kilometres to go. I'd like to get into a Seta Corsa competition servers, but I just find their servers such a pain. Same with Raceroom. I know Raceroom are trying to enhance their servers. I gotta admit, the way iRacing does their online stuff is nice. Same as I've heard lots of good stuff about the GT Gran Turismo. You know, that's does its online side of things pretty well as well. So
Keep right.
shame that these companies that produce these games don't look at the servers that are working and don't try and copy or do a similar thing.
Exit right.
Oh, great. That was the trailer. That caught. Back it up a little. And there's a truck coming behind me. Don't come up. No, that's not going. Watch that rear end. Or cut in and touch. This is going to be fun. So, Mr. Mercedes driver, don't give me any room, thanks. Right, we got out of that one okay. That was getting a bit tight. It's only 12 minutes down the road. We should see destination shortly. On the map at least. Eddie Stobart.
Go straight on. Keep left, then turn left. Turn left.
I wasn't even looking at the red light then. I was too busy looking at where the parking spot was.
You have arrived at your destination. Your route guidance is now finished.
This trailer doesn't turn that well. I might be able to get away with it from here. If I'm lucky, it should be a steerable rear axle. We're in way too deep. off. Let's have a look. Get a little bit of an angle, but okay, let's try and keep it tightly, shall we? What's the time? We still got time. What have they got from here then? 19 hours. Don't think so. Ain't doing 19-hour trip. A short 3-hour one. Kind of tempting it. Do that one. Yeah, it's a plug-in. Tanks and trains, if I remember correctly. Two separate mods by Jazzy Cat. Haribo!
Turn left. Keep left, then turn left. Turn left.
Let me change my view. Right.
Go straight on.
16 tons rather than 47 tons. That's nice. Makes it much easier to drive. So 3 hours 24, 188 kilometers. Should have refueled, but we don't need to. We've still got plenty of fuel on board. What was the problem then? Because I know you needed brackets. You said you bought brackets. Did they work in the end or not? When anybody uses Sim Dashboard, make sure you download the recent update because it gives you better. They've enhanced the ETS input because I noticed for a long while that the ETS input looked very jerky, but they've smoothed all that out. They've enhanced the data input, I think. That looks much better now. Would be better. Are you talking about the trailer weight? Yeah. It's a world of difference. Do what I did. Go have a look on Amazon. and have a look for a 6-way USB charger. They're like 20 quid. And they do up to 60 watts. And allows you to plug up to 6 devices, or 5 or 6 devices. 60-watt charger. So it's one plug with a 6-way USB charger at 60 watts. That means then I've got all the devices that just need power and don't need data plugged into that hub. So things like my charger for my headphones, tablets, something else needs power, I can't remember what it was now. I just use one of those, and for 20 quid you're laughing. You know, they'll work for charging things like iPads, Android devices, your phone. When you're at the rig, you can plug it in and charge it up without having to worry about where you're plugging it in. That's what I use, and I strapped it then. I've stuck it to one of the legs on the rig. And I just route the cable up then to the tablets. Job done. As long as they're mounted, that's fine. I mean, you know, there's a little bit of play with these, but because you hardly touch them and the rig is so solid, they hardly move, so I'm not worried. I'm not going to change mine for the sake of it. If these were bouncing around all over the shop and I couldn't read the screens, then I probably would look at changing them, but...
Go straight on.
But I definitely recommend a 60-watt USB charger. I think Amazon do a basic one, but I wouldn't bother with the Amazon one. But there's plenty of other manufacturers. I can't remember what mine was. Start with an R, I think. Ravi or something. I can't remember. It cost me 20 quid. You might be able to get them cheaper now. I don't know. And I think they do other sizes. I think they do smaller and larger. But, I would have thought a 5-way or a 6-way, something like that, should be fine.
Ready to turn left. Turn left.
RAV power, that's the one. I think it's the one I bought. Does the job perfectly fine. I'm trying to see where it is on the rig. I'll see it's tucked right the way down there. Ooh, can't see. Tucked right the way down the bottom down there. A couple of double-sided sticky pads. Stick it to the rig. Job done. Yeah, but it's those little things that make things so much easier for you. I mean, especially when you start counting the number of USBs. If you plugged all your USBs into your PC, you'd have no USB ports left. So that saves me plugging directly into the PC just for power. And then I bought a 10-way USB powered one, because there was no way I was going to plug all my USBs in. So I've got so many USBs, it's beyond a joke. I don't know how the flight sim guys do it, because they would have double the amount I've got.
Go straight on. Keep left, and then continue straight on. Go straight on.
26 minutes. Oh, we've done that one pretty quick then. That was nice. What's the money on? Let's have a gander. 207,000. It'd be nice if that was like 300 odd thousand. Hey Jonathan, how you doing? Can I get a ceiling fan? Well, as long as the room is tall enough for a ceiling fan, don't want to get your head chopped off. Why don't you just get one of those tall cylinder fans that you can put in the corner of the room? You know, those really tall ones. They blow. They have a cylindrical blower. You could just place it in the corner of the room then and have that fanning back and forth.
Turn left.
That's something I was thinking of getting as well. I used to have one before, but I don't remember what I did with it. I think I must have left it over an ex's house or something years ago.
Get ready to turn right.
I've got an aircon unit, but if I power that on, you wouldn't hear a thing.
Right.
It's so goddamn loud.
Turn left. Get ready to turn right. Turn right. Get ready to turn right. Turn right. And then turn right.
I'm using an external mic. Use a Audio-Technica AT2020.
Turn right.
That's it's not the USB version, it's the XLR version. So it goes through a
You have arrived at your destination.
little
Your
mixer.
route guidance is now finished.
We're in! Hurrah! Only small job. See if they got any other jobs here. And they got none here. Let's have a look. Size of that thing. 20 hours? No thanks. 6-hour trip. That might be worth doing. 24 tons. Urgent delivery. Take a tank. Ooh, we could take the tank instead. 42 tons. 61 for that. That's a hell of a price, isn't it? 1 per mile or 60. Slightly different location. Slightly less time.
Turn left. Get ready to turn right. Turn right, then turn left. Turn left.
Reckon I can get to my job using external view only.
Get ready to turn right.
Without crashing.
Turn right.
Oh, red light. Never mind. Oh, come on.
Get ready to turn
Change
right.
camera. I can't see. The camera will change. Whoops! Sorry. Straight into copper. Oh, that didn't really work, did it?
Turn right.
Get the slide round. Yeah.
You have arrived at your destination. Your route guidance is now finished.
Yeah, that's not going to line up, is it? I'm way off. Oh, no, it's not going to line up because I haven't hit the marker, have I? You got to select, yes, I want to take that job, which I didn't do. Or did I? I really can't remember. Ah, there we are. It's lit up now. That's a big sucker.
Get ready to turn right. Turn right.
Right, so we've got a 6 hours 26. I need fuel desperately. Hopefully we'll be going past the fuel station.
Get ready to turn
392. Well, we'll probably get there on the fuel, but I'd like to fill back up.
turn right.
get there without trashing the trailer. Keep an eye out for fuel. What's that damage like?
Get ready to turn left.
We've got 10% damage to the truck after that crash. We may stop at the repair centre on the way.
Turn left. Get ready to turn right. Turn right. Okay, let's find a new route.
It's a big ass trailer. Right, we'll repair that.
Turn right.
You're not gonna let me out of here. Whew. Right, so all repaired. Next is fuel.
Keep left, and then continue straight on.
We've got to keep left. Go back.
Go straight on.
Whoa, watch the edge. Uh-oh. This is too tight. Let's go back. I gotta really watch that. I'm surprised I didn't hit anything. Alright, let's behave. Go back to the normal view. 5 hours 52. 223 miles, so that's 270. Yeah, we got 270 litres on board, so unless we're going to eat through that fuel, we should be fine. If there's a fuel stop on the way, we'll take it as we go.
Go straight on. Get ready to turn left. Turn left.
And let's go on the rain again. There's a fuel stop there, we may take that one. Yeah, but my thunder and lightning sounds are definitely gone because it's not. I could be driving, I could hear the thunder and lightning quite easy. There was a nice deep rumble as well, but I'll need to find that.
Go straight on.
Oh shit. Well, it's a 70 limit, but I'm going to do 80. back. Under 4 hours remaining. 5 hours to complete the job. So, I'm trying to gain a little bit of time if I can. Just to play safe, because if we get a diversion, it only needs to be an hour diversion, and we'll go on touch and go as to get it done on time. Oh boy. Hopefully, it's straight through and no problems.
Ready to turn left. Turn left.
Stop right there. Yeah, I knew that was going to hit. No way I could avoid that. I shouldn't have tried to let him go. Live and learn. Should have let them. Well, that's the problem. Sometimes you can let these AI cars go. Sometimes they'll just sit there and wait for you, so you've got no option but to try and get around. But we didn't strike the car hard enough to cause any damage to the truck or to the goods, so we're good. It would be nice if they were. Because that's the one thing you can't do with the AI. You know, the AI will sometimes be good enough to stop and let you out. But sometimes you want to stop and let the AI out, and you can't exactly wave the AI on and tell them, no, come on, you move because it's easier for me. You can sometimes stop, and sometimes they'll carry on, sometimes they'll just sit there, and it can be frustrating in that respect, but I guess there's only so much you can do within a game. Because that's part of truck driving, is planning ahead. Visualizing where you are, what's on the road. You know, if you're in a tight two-way road and there's, you know, lots of trucks on that road, then you need to decide, is that a maneuver that I'm better off doing, or is it a maneuver that the other person's better off doing?
Right.
You know, clear a path to make it easier.
Exit right.
Right, this one I always mess up. There's
Go
usually
straight on.
a way station somewhere around here. I keep
Never
messing
mind.
up.
I'll find a new route.
Is this open? Yes. Is this gonna fit in here? Jesus. Nope. I think I've just found a problem. Shit. Right, hold on. I have to bring it right the way over. barrier there. It's so damn close. Nope. Shit. Oh, don't park behind me. Really? There's two here and you've got to go behind me. No room for the people. I don't know. It's not looking like it is. It's scraping the edges. That is a really tight fit. Take it slow and easy. That barrier there. Of course, the collision detection isn't brilliant at times. Should have been in the other one. I think I've got to go through here as well. I don't know if I can get it to go up here. Do I have to go through yet? I don't know.
Rerouting.
Because I always mess up here. There's always like a... Nah, you're not going to get up there. Oh no, I did. Everything is alright. No, it's not, because that thing's not going to go up, so I'm going to reverse it back down. There's no way that's going to go up. Should have changed the camera so you can see what's going on. Right, where can we go? Not that way. There's no way it's going to fit through there. I'm trying to decide whether it's best to go through the left or the right. It may be best to go for the right. Yeah. fine. Rather close, but it's okay. What did it clip on? Seriously? I don't know what it's stuck on. Can't see it stuck on anything there. Bet it's that blooming camera right by there, look. Prison detection. There's nothing there, but it's telling me I'm caught on something. Customer couldn't get it himself. Yeah, it was the camera. Turn the wipers off now. Right then, let's carry on. What are we on? 2 hours, Jesus. And it's 1 hour 32. I spent so much time trying to get through there. We're behind. Time to put the pedal to the metal. Two hours and 6 to 1 hour 27. That's not good. Speed limits to be like 50 mile an hour because I'll do 90 all the way through. Sorry, now 50 kilometers and I'll do 90 kilometers all the way through. Unfortunately, the speed limit is 100 kilometers and I can only do 90, so at the moment I'm losing. Why is it? One time you want a speed limit to be like 50, and it's got to be 100. Shit. Gonna be late. Arrival, but at ETA's 1 hour 30 with over 30 minutes away and out of time, so we're gonna have to bomb it through. The speed limit will change when we get closer to the city. The problem is travelling fast through a city. For a measly 17 grand. Ugh. 37 minutes for total time left, and I'm 1 hour and 8 minutes out. I need that speed limit to change. hopefully when we pull off this road now, it'll dip down and we'll gain a bit of time.
Keep right, and then exit right. Exit right.
Yeah, out to 43, so it's a 70 limit. I'm going to stay at 90. That's back to 100, really? Shit. Oh my god, 23 minutes out and we're 53 minutes away. That's down to 80, so I'm gaining by 10 kilometers. Let's see if I can gain some time back. And there's a blimmin' roundabout.
At the roundabout, take the second exit. Exit now.
Up to speed quickly. And we're 2 minutes out. We're still half a minute and half an hour at ETA. No, total time left. We've run out of time. So now it depends. Usually if you're an hour over, it's not too bad. We should be just under an hour.
At the roundabout, take the second exit.
Brakes, 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 brakes.
Exit now.
Maintenance cost for that guy returning with nothing is 3,000. Really?
Turn right.
Could be dangerous.
At the roundabout, take the first exit. Exit now. Get ready to turn right.
And then I gotta park the damn thing
right.
as well.
You have arrived at your destination. Your route guidance is now finished.
Well, that's not gonna be too bad if I can get that This one's definitely late. It's already ETA finished. Tank's so damn big, I can't see the damn markers. Oh Jesus, that's going off. Back, get it back, get it back. So can't see. I think we're just on it. Nope, Hooker's late. 32 minutes and they swiped $2,000 off me. Only because we got stuck trying to get through those blooming checkpoints. Pain in the butt that was. So we're at 247,000. We need to earn a little bit more. I am going to take a break because it's gone past lunchtime and I'm starving. So if you've enjoyed, hope you have. And what I'll do, I might be back later. I might do some iRacing later. Don't know if I'll do that live or do it recorded and send it up. But keep an eye out if you want to see or hear about any more things coming on. Either hit subscribe or hit the Discord because it will be posted in Discord as well. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Take care. Bye for now.